Imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect, imperfect, imperfectly, imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect couple. Oh yeah.
Welcome back to the Imperfectly Perfect Couple Show. I'm Kandy.
And I'm Tank.
What's going on
Nothing
with you? How was
much.
your week?
It's been alright. It's been smooth. I just finished my 5-day stretch.
I thought you was about to say a 5K run.
No, man. I got some work to do before I do a 5K or anything. But, yeah, I just finished my 5-day stretch, 5-12 straight. So now I'm on my hiatus. I'm gone for a minute. What about yours?
It's been slow. I'm still in the healing process from getting these extractions done.
Oh, do we need to remind them again and insert another video?
Oh my God. You know what? It had me looking like one of them broke baby dolls with the eye open, eye closed type situation.
She was looking like a junkie.
I really was. I was out of there.
Yeah,
was out of there.
You were. And and it's funny that you say that that work for you seemed like it's been slow, because it's been the same thing on our end, on the level where I work at. You know what I'm saying? It's been pretty slow. House-wide, it's been slow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad it's over. So we back here again, another week, episode 12.
Ep.12.
Like,
EpiPen.
Can you believe that, like, it's been 12? It's 12 episodes.
I can believe it.
Why?
Because I can.
I can't. It don't seem like it.
It seems real.
It don't seem like it's been 12. No challenges this week come out, I see. I mean, it seems like it's mellow.
We've been seeing Junebug in every corner.
Yeah, he doing his thing.
Of the United States.
He doing his thing.
He even has a list of places he will be now.
That's what's up. Was Michigan one of them?
No.
Nothing going on here. That's
no.
why. Nothing is going on here. Most definitely make sure you guys like, share, follow, comment.
Subscribe.
On the Imperfectly Perfect Couple Instagram, Facebook. You can also send messages to imperfectlyperfectcouple@gmail.com. And we also have something new that we're adding to the podcast. And that is, go ahead and tell them, Kandy, what that is.
Okay, it's a hotline.
A hotline.
A hotline for those. That need a little bit of help. That want to remain anonymous. Or would like to tell their name. But want a little bit of insight in on their situation.
Oh. But not necessarily on their situation.
Or anybody's situation. It can be whatever. It could be affecting you. It could be indirectly affecting you. It don't even have to, have to deal with you and all. So it's just really to get the steam off your chest.
Or even if you don't agree with what we're saying, if you just got a rebuttal to a show or just basically to tell your experience about a topic or whatever the case that you might have seen that we touched on, or it's something that you just want us to bring to the table, like Kandy said. And Kandy, what would that number be? Do you know what it is?
1-844-YOU VENT. VENT.
Get it off your chest. Get it off. So that most definitely will be coming. 1-844-YOU VENT. 1-844-YOU VENT. So when you see that number, Call in. Let us know what you think.
Leave a message.
We're taking this thing places,
Whatever.
man.
There
You know, we still in Black History Month.
Yes, we are.
Mhm.
Because our black is beautiful.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
Always beautiful. Always beautiful. Let's see. What's been in, what are some things that caught your eye this week? You know, social media or, you know, because the challenges has been kind of, like I said before, they've been kind of dull. And ain't nothing much really been going on there.
Well, I had someone that sent a message in.
You did.
Yes.
About.
And this person wanted some clarification on their situation that was going on directly.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that. You know who you are. So, basically, what's going on with this young man's situation. He's been with somebody on and off for about 5 years or so. They both had their challenges with things that have gone on with their family. But, you know, he wanted to elevate himself, you know, go to school, graduate, come up out of there. But as soon as he started trying to better himself, she kind of like left him, kicked him to the curb.
Wow.
She came back when he was getting ready to graduate, right? And they were both trying to do everything they had to do, trying to get their stuff together. And his biggest problem was that she was just always just too friendly with other guys. That's been like...
Now, did he explain like what too friendly mean? Like what?
I don't know. What I got from it was more so like flirtatious, like
in front of him.
If like probably like I would assume like you just having too many guy friends is what I would assume.
Okay.
Is how I interpreted it. If I'm wrong, let me know. But she had been pushing that she wanted to get engaged, so he put this ring on layaway. I'm not going to disclose how much it was. It was a big amount that he put down, or that he was going to pay for this ring.
Okay.
He had been working, building his credit, got approved for a big loan for this house. He was, you know, basically trying to get everything together, working blood, sweat, and tears, and overtime, basically. He put everything on the line for her to basically still decide that this wasn't it. At the end of the day, that she really didn't want him.
Dang.
And he felt like he put his credit on the line. He just felt like, you know, I've been on and off with you for all of this time. And she's basically still to this day trying to reach out to him, trying to contact him in regards to what they had, or if she's trying to get back on. But she's still trying to keep communication between them after all of this. What
you about to say about it?
What I think is that I think it's some baloney. I think
baloney good. No.
It's not the baloney with the old school where you peel the red little string off of it. It's not that baloney. It's some
okay.
It's some Eckrich Farm baloney.
Okay.
It ain't even Oscar Mayer.
It coming from Eagles.
I really feel like it's some bull. I feel like it's a thing to where she could have been like stringing him along the whole time. And you really can't play with people's emotions and their heartstrings and come around when you feel that it's beneficial to you. Like, you know, would I label her a gold digger in a sense? I probably would, because you're just there to basically, I'm here. I'm about to see everything that I can get from you, what I can make you do for me in order to, you know, to see what I can just get. I kind of felt like that's what it was.
That's
and
what you felt.
Just seeing the actions that he was, okay, you said you need this, this, and this. Okay, well, let me go ahead and show you the man that I could be. Let me put all of this on the line just for you to still be flirtatious, friendly, and then just still friend zone me.
Now, this is if I heard everything correctly.
Mm-hmm.
What I think.
Mm-hmm.
She was just playing around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely she was playing around. It sounds as if she she want to have one foot in, one foot out type of situation. You know what I'm saying? She don't want it to be a thing to where it's like, 10 years down the line, she look up and she see this same guy, and you know what I'm saying? It's like he didn't elevate it and did everything, or just surpassed her biggest dreams or whatever she might have thought about, and he then moved on, got a family, married, whatever. And it's like, somebody wanted to tell her, girl, you messed up. You could have had this. So that's what I think it is. It just sounds, overall, she's most definitely not ready. She just want to play. Now, that don't necessarily mean that she won't be ready.
Right.
It just seems as if, like, right now, she's just not ready. Now, the thing as far as, like, with the whole friends or just, what do you say?
Just like you two being too friendly.
Okay, the being too now, it's funny that you
Funny.
I make up words if y'all didn't know that. But it's funny that you say that, because I was thinking about that, because I seen I've been seeing I seen quite a few posts on social media to where people were basically, females was talking about the friendly this, the friendly that, the friendly this. And to me, I'm like, okay, I would have to know backstory on what you mean by friendly. Because, I consider myself, I can be a friendly, talkative person to where, depending on what mode I'm in, you know what I'm saying? But if it's a thing to where that like, we cool, I'm going to talk to you. And, you know what I'm saying? We going to have conversations, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about a lot of different things, because I consider myself being a conversationalist, if you didn't know.
Oh, and this is the part that I left out. She said that also.
You mean he said?
No, she was saying to him that she left this last time after the house and what else was it? The house and the ring. After that was established that was what it was going to be, she said because they don't have a bond.
And you know what? The other part, okay, so before you interrupted me, so the thing about the friendly part or whatever the case, I guess it's just a thing to where, like, when you get in a relationship or whatever you doing with a person, it's just like, kind of set your expectations. I ain't gonna say just your expectations on like what you do or don't like, you know what I'm saying? But the other thing, which goes back to quite a few shows that we've had, and I know we've touched bases on it.
Even last show.
It also seems as if, too, like, here it is, this guy that elevated his lifestyle, got a ring for you, was working on the house if he didn't get the house, and that still wasn't it. So that goes to show you that it doesn't matter whatever you call yourself obtaining or whatever the case, it don't matter. If that person ain't ready, or if that person don't know who they are internally, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter what you wind up doing. You can give this person all of the joy in the world, but if the pool boy just so happen to fit their criteria, the pool boy gonna get some of that. And it's just that simple. So that should just go to show you, it don't matter what type of materialistic stuff that you buy for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You can support this person and even better this person. But if they still not happy with self and know who they are internally, you can forget it. So if I were you, sir, I would run. I wouldn't even deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't deal with her.
Yeah. I would run too.
I would leave her alone.
I would run far. And then this is the other thing. Like, while you are doing all of this stuff, what is she doing? Because it's so easy to put out what you're doing as an individual, but what is she doing to better herself? Like, is she just talking to all these other guys and just doing what the hell she want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have going for yourself to make me want to stick around to provide and give you all of this stuff?
Yeah. Are you worthy?
Are you worthy? Because it could be another Be Simone tone type of situation to where you asking for all of this stuff and setting these standards of the type of man that you want. But then what are you coming to the table with? What are you dishing out?
Yep. So I wouldn't deal with her personally, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously she's not ready, on a lot of levels. And then the other part that you add to that, she don't even know who she is. You know what I'm saying? She, like I said, it could be a thing to she may want to really go to culinary art school, and you know, she thinking that all the materialistic stuff in the world, a house, a car, a this, a ring, a that, and that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So she got to know who she is, if you ask me.
Yep.
Now, it's funny that you said B. Simone, because she's being accused.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Now, this ain't the first time, allegedly,
Of taking something?
of being accused of like
something?
Plagiarism. Like that whole
journal thing she had?
Well, that was before, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Got to put that out there.
Allegedly. And
then the other thing is, it's another show. It's not necessarily a podcast. It's just like a gossip type show type thing. To where it was a young lady that put out, that had the same type of expectations, that last little video thing. And they played it, and it was like,
it sounds very similar.
Everything.
Oh shoot!
Everything.
That sounds like.
But then the argument in that whole thing was, it was like, you know, plenty of people have said that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, if you watch it or whatever the case, you could be the judge on yourself. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. There, you know what I'm saying? So for me, what I think I will bring to the table, and I've also been seeing a lot this week too, and just, is this even true or possible? Like wow, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. It's just amazing, man. It's most definitely mind blowing. So this one, I screenshotted this joint, and I've heard of this before. And it says that I think some men be jealous of their girls, of the girls they attract, and obsessed with, trying to make them feel small, and I don't know the science behind it. So in other words, it's like, wants to meet the girl, and you know what I'm saying, y'all start talking or whatever the case. You really downplay everything she's doing. You belittling her. Like, you kind of low key hating on everything she's doing.
So he's basically jealous, like you.
Yeah. And my thing is that really true, fellas? Like,
it probably is, because you never know. Like, I think that situation can be just the start of people that can be narcissistic.
Yeah.
That can kind of actually be just all about themselves. So they don't care about nothing that's going on with you. But they will sit up there, and you could be telling your whole story to somebody, or, you know, he could be telling her how his day went, and she's trying to vent to his day, you know, her day, and how she experienced things for the day. And he, whatever. You don't work that hard. You don't do nothing.
Just downplaying everything.
You downplaying, and sometimes, like, if you want to go a little bit deeper, that situation to where you're so jealous of your woman, that means sometimes you may not want her to go out. You may not want her to hang around her friends. Wow. You may downplay her friends and say, oh, your friends, they some sluts. They don't need to be around you. And that can lead to other stuff, domestic violence.
So this is a true thing.
Yeah, very much.
Damn, that's sad.
Very much. And
That's
it starts simple like that, like the jealousy type of deal.
Wow.
I don't want nobody to have you type of situation.
That's crazy.
Not even your family. So
that's crazy. Well, what you guys think? Most definitely 1-844 U-VENT. YOUVENT. 1-844-U-VENT. Call in, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that can spiral. It can go in other places too, but like, yeah. Okay
then. Well, do you want to take a break, or we'll right on into the topic?
Let me take a break.
All right. Well, look. I gotta get my ice back on.
Oh, geez.
My ice back on. I mean, my drink back on. Ice and all that good stuff. All right, look. Y'all can tell I've been having a good time. All right. We'll be back.
I'm in the back on bottle, RL on, and that got me a model. She know red bone skin like Coco. A gang full of pretty things, begging low so. Your girl cold, man, she saying you a bozo. She said you hacker social on the low low. I never give my 2 cents, that's a no-no. Plus I ain't finna be another nigga promo. So tell the way to bring a bottle, what a do say. And tell your shorty be a lady, not a groupie. And we gon' have it going up like a Tuesday. So gon' take it to the head like a toupee. My homie Vine walked in yelling Duke. FaceTiming with a freak like Boosie. Her booty beat.
The Caster Spot, the only location for audio and visual podcasts. All of your favorite podcast shows in one location.
All right, welcome back. Second half. Yo.
Welcome back. Okay, so going into, or just to touch on Black History Month, one of the people is Madam C.J. Walker. That's one of the people that I would like to honor for Black History Month this week, being that she was the first Black female millionaire that had her own line of hair care products that saved many. She invented the straightening comb, along with the first hair straightening formula, which is also known as your creamy crack or your perm. Okay? So that's who I would like to shout out, because without her, you know, those of us that like to straighten our hair or that prefer it straightened, you know, we wouldn't have come so far without this woman. So I wanted to pay homage to her.
Okay, all right then.
Oh, can I give another shout out?
For sure.
Shout out to the Liquor Basket, Gratiot.
We coming to get some of that food.
Okay.
This weekend.
It looks amazing there. The name of the actual catering company, and it would switch over, right?
You need to be more prepared.
I'm sorry. Jeez. I had it pulled up.
All this dead space.
Okay.
Screenshots. Put that junk away.
It's called Premium Taste Catering LLC.
It looks good.
Premium Taste Catering LLC is inside of the Liquor Basket on Gratiot. The Liquor Basket is located right next to the Fago plant on Gratiot Avenue, for those who are familiar with the east side. So
check them out.
Black owned.
Check them out.
Yep.
Looks great. Now, for me, my Black History little recognition thing is a little bit different. This story kind of took Facebook by storm, and people here in Michigan, a lot of people was talking about it and posted it or whatever the case. So my Black History Month recognition thing goes out to what's her name? Greta Jackson. She picked up a part-time job as a server at Outback Steakhouse. And the way how the story reads from the local news station here, nearly 2 decades later? Nearly 2 decades later, she owns Outback that's located in Roseville. And for all you Michiganders, Detroiters, East Point people, whatever the case, it's next to the Walmart. That's where it's at. So that's what's up. Big ups to her. You know what I'm saying? Black woman doing her thing. She owns that. Go in there, support her. You know, and we've actually had food from there.
Several times.
Yeah. So now it's a black lady that owns it. Big ups. So that's what I bring to the table for that.
Little known Black history facts.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we really ready?
Are you ready?
I'm 100% ready. I was born ready.
Okay, Rocky.
No, that's not Rocky. But All right. So, as you guys can see, the topic at hand for this week says
18-year bid.
Ooh.
Sad face. Hashtag.
Ooh.
Crying face. Hashtag.
What does that mean? Do that mean going to jail? I'm locked up.
You don't own the records. I mean,
Do that mean that?
No.
Do that mean that? Do that mean that?
No.
It don't mean that. What 18-year bid mean in this situation is this particular topic for this week is we're going to touch on all of those couples or married people that choose to stick it out 18 years only for the kids. Now, you are extremely unhappy with everything. You don't want to be in that relationship at all or that marriage at all, but you doing it only for the kids. You not being true to yourself at all. And it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that's going through that. You know what I'm saying? Because just on the sake for the kids. So, you know, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's more common than what people actually speak of. You know, I think that, of course, a lot of people kind of put up that guard or that shield until stuff starts getting overwhelming or until it starts getting too bad before they want to, you know, speak or vent on their situation and what's going on. So, you know, it was a lot of people that, from what I have saw or like observed or heard, like just to have that security.
But that's in that situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
To have that security because that man may have a better job. He may have the better insurance.
Well, let's look at it from a simplistic level, though.
What's that?
Some people may do it just because of the image.
That too.
Because they want to appear to be this ideal happy couple.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true too.
But before I rudely interrupted you, you were saying job, insurance.
Yep, job, insurance. It can be just as simple as that, or sometimes people don't want that stigma placed on their home, like my kids are growing up without their father in the home. Even though that it's still making it an unhappy environment because kids know when their parents are not happy.
And that's what I was about to ask you. So I was going to ask you, like, so do you think that it's a thing to where that type of environment, like you just said, is that environment, which one you think may do more damage? By the parents going their own separate ways and being true for themselves or to themselves, or we just gonna stick it out because we want this, this imagery first, and then, the kids and all of the other reasons, whatever the case.
I think it depends on how the parents get along with each other in the home.
Good answer.
Because if they can still come to a common ground and still maintain peace and all of that, even if they got to sleep in 2 separate bedrooms or whatever the case, it's still somewhat of a glue or a bond that's keeping that household together and afloat and maintaining some type of medium when it comes to happiness for all parties. But if you have a situation to where the mom and dad, that's all they display, that they don't like each other, they calling each other's names in front of the kids, and the kids are eventually jumping in the situation, now that can be detrimental long run. And that's when, of course, you need to split and go your own ways, because 2 separate happy households would be a better environment for those babies in comparison to people that are just there in the home and just trying to keep it together for those kids.
Most definitely, I agree.
Because some parents can do it. They can do it in a peaceful manner, and they can actually, be there for the kids.
Coexist.
And they can coexist in the same environment.
Yeah.
And not butt heads at all. But it's all in what you display. If you can set that good example, then I don't see anything necessarily wrong with it if it's a good example being set.
If the situation is spoiled, just let it pour that shit out. Mm-hmm. Pour it out, and and go your own separate ways. Now, so we ain't gotta spend a lot of time talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just kind of one of them things. But most definitely, I want you guys to to chime in. 1-844 YOUVENT 1-844-UVENT, or you can always like, subscribe, share, comment, follow,
inbox, email.
Imperfectly Perfect Couple, Facebook, or Instagram. Mm-hmm. You can also email us at imperfectlyperfectcouple.com and check out all the shows. At gmail.com. And you can also check out all the shows on imperfectlyperfectcouple.com. Mm-hmm. The Caster Spot, big shout out to them. thecasterspot.com and the Caster Spot YouTube page. Mm-hmm. But I got another one though. Mm-hmm. Now, do you think that? It is just an add-on, just a little quick add-on. We're gonna touch on it. It's been said that other ethnic groups, they are taught to marry up. Mm-hmm. They don't try to marry at their, and it's because it was a thing. It's a post that I seen to where somebody had commented on the post, and I was just reading them, and they were saying that primarily like with black people, it's like, no, marry at your level, marry at this, don't go out, don't try to exceed, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's what we've always been taught.
So, and other ethnic groups, they look at it like, I'm gonna marry up, if I'm at this level, I'm marrying somebody here. If it's a thing to where but for black people, it don't normally go like that. It's not being taught like that. No, you marry somebody that's equal to you, not above you, equal to you.
Similar situation.
What?
But different time and all of that. Malcolm X, as a young boy, when his mother lost custody of him and he was sent to basically like all Caucasian schools, his teacher kind of belittled him in the classroom by himself because he wanted, I forgot what profession that he wanted to go into in particular, but it was something higher. Mm-hmm. His teacher told him, oh no, you could never be something like that, with you being N-word. Mm-hmm. What you can do, what I would like to see you do is be on your level, and you're good with your hands to be a carpenter. So in that situation, that's what that kind of, brought back to me as far as what you were saying, like marry on your level. And I don't believe, to be honest, there's any level that you can really marry on. And I feel that if you're marrying just because you feel like you need to marry up in standards for more money or whatever, you're not really marrying for love. You're just marrying for somebody's bankroll.
But you know what though? Now that I think about it though, a lot of, I will probably say anybody that's in their like 30s, I say, yeah, anybody like that's in their mid 30s or whatever. Mm-hmm. Early, and most definitely if you're in your 40s or whatever. Mm-hmm. Your grandparents, and most definitely your great-grandparents, they had that, I don't know if it was a thing that they were told that, but they had that, that's what they were doing. Like you find out that a lot of them didn't even like the granddaddy but he had that, he was a plant guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I guess at a certain point in time that was the status quo for certain black people at certain point in time, and maybe the area or whatever the case. But I just thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? That they made that comment and said that.
Like with other religions and stuff, like how you were just saying, they handpick these men for their daughters to marry at very young ages. Like, these men are much older, like how it used to be back then when our grandmothers and great-grandmothers were getting married at very young ages. Like, they handpick these guys and they're like in their 20s, and this girl is like 12, 13.
Hold on. You better make sure that's right, because if it ain't, they gonna come at you.
I'm just saying.
You better be right.
I am giving an example.
Okay.
Some religions are different like that.
I got it, but I'm just saying, when you start saying that and it ain't true, I'm just saying.
But, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. Some
No, I
of the
got
men
you.
be much older, you know, than the girls. And they, as soon as they're old enough to menstruate, is when they kind of like...
Who?
Menstruate.
Thought it was ministry.
Menstrual bleeding.
Oh.
Periodal, in my
Right.
words, is what I call it.
Yeah.
As soon as they're old enough to do that, then, you know, they're at the childbearing age.
They're a woman. Yeah. I've
So-
seen documentaries.
And
on that.
I'm basing that upon, the documentaries that I've seen with other cultures.
I've seen documentaries that talked about that. Yeah.
So, and they send them off, basically, and to
I've
be
heard
with
of
their
that.
husband.
So, I just wonder, is that a thing to where, you know, is that, do the marriages last longer if you choose to marry up?
I would say if you choose to marry up.
Well, I
in the
wasn't necessarily asking you. I was asking them.
Oh.
But no, go ahead.
So if you choose to marry up, I would say, like, if you had some type of bond with this person beforehand.
No.
No?
No. Your ultimate.
So you don't know him.
No, your ultimate goal is I'm marrying up. I am a, you know, $1,000 a week person. I'm going to marry up to a person that's bringing in $5,000 a week or $10,000. You know what I'm saying, a month or whatever the case.
Well, if you're just looking at the money, it's not gonna always work.
Well, what do you guys think? 1-844-YOUVENT, and we can get to the bottom of it from there. We will handpick some of you guys. Messages that you pick. Everybody's message will not be heard. Disclaimer: everybody's message will not be heard.
Depending on what's being said.
Yeah, so make it good, make it interesting. Talk about it. All right. Until then, you got anything else to say?
No.
All right. Until then, hey.
Imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect. Imperfect. Imperfectly. Imperfectly perfect. Imperfect.